Are you struggling to see significant hair growth due to not being able to retain the length of your hair? Is your hair constantly dry and you're having a hard time keeping it moisturized? Do you suffer with an itchy or irritable scalp? And are you tired of using products that contain ingredients that you don't even know what they are and what issues they may be causing? Do you constantly feel the need to wear wigs, weaves, and extensions because the health of your hair is not where you would like it to be? I can relate to every last one of those issues. You see, I struggled to achieve healthy hair and scalp for years, and after countless setbacks, many trials and errors, and years of research, I finally found the solution, and that was to eliminate all synthetic toxic ingredients completely from out of my hair care regimen. Once I did this, my hair and scalp began to flourish. So I decided that I wanted to share all what I have learned with you in order for you to achieve the same. And that's when I decided to create a completely free informational 5-part YouTube video series based off of everything I have learned and experienced. Within this series, you will learn how to build your very own holistic hair care regimen tailored uniquely to your own hair and scalp needs. You will learn how to know what works best for your hair and scalp, how to effectively track and monitor your progress, and you will learn the benefits of every single ingredient that is going to help you to achieve results. We're going to take things step by step so that by week 5, not only will you have a structured plan in place and the recipes to the products that are going to enable you to reach your healthy hair goals, but more importantly, you will have the knowledge that you are able to pass on to your children, your friends and family for generations to come. Let's say goodbye to toxic hair care practices and welcome non-toxic, healthy, holistic hair and scalp health. I am proof that holistic hair care practices work. It's time to take your own hair health into your own hands because natural hair deserves natural care. Let's get into the video. Welcome to episode 2 of Naturally Natural, because natural hair deserves natural care. No synthetic ingredients, no chemicals, and no confusion. Just clarity and transparency. Greetings sis, my name is Selena, and in today's episode, I am going to be giving you an amazing recipe to help you to cleanse your hair and scalp very effectively. And guess what we're going to be using? African black soap. It has taken me a minute to really perfect this recipe. I have had so many of you ask me for my African black soap recipe, so it's here today. Now, if you have not already checked out episode 1, last week's video where I'm going into detail about hot oil treatments and the benefits, babe, you need to check that video out and then come back to episode 2. But in today's video, I'm giving you a tutorial showing you how to have an all natural holistic hair cleanser. It can be used multiple times a week because it's not going to strip your precious natural hair strands of all of that much needed moisture. So let's get into the tutorial. For this recipe, you want to get your hands on some organic black soap. I'll leave a link in the description as to where I purchased mine from. The soap contains coconut oil, shea butter and cocoa pod ash. Into my glass jar, I'm going to be placing in some vegetable glycerin, grapeseed oil, jojoba oil, argan oil, and my favourite essential oils. I've cut off and weighed 30 grams of the black soap, and I'm going to cut it up into small little pieces so that I can melt it down quite quickly. I'm filling up the jar with some distilled boiled water. Now, if you want your mixture to be thicker than what mine's going to be, use less water. But I found using less water than this dries my hair out. For me personally, I found that this was the perfect amount of water to use for my hair. Once the soap is cooled, I then add in the rest of the ingredients. And while I'm doing that, let me go over some of the benefits of this homemade African black soap shampoo. It's an all-natural cleanser that removes dirt, product buildup and excess oil without stripping your precious strands of moisture. It softens the hair due to the other ingredients being added. It's also rich in vitamins A and E, which nourish the scalp and strengthen hair follicles. Its nutrient-rich ingredients help to reduce breakage and improve elasticity, and it soothes an itchy or irritable scalp due to its antifungal properties. So if you're trying to move away from toxic ingredients in your hair care regimen and you're ready to replace your synthetic shampoo, this is such a good alternative. Now, I know that this 5-part series contains a lot of information in order for you to build your holistic hair care regimen. If you are someone that just likes to have all of this information to hand, you need the recipes, you need the measurements, you need the ingredients, you need to know all of the benefits of each and every single ingredient, I have created an ebook so that you are able to have all of this information to hand on your digital device, just to make things a little bit easier for you. So be sure to click the link in the description. So this is what the final product looks like. If this is your first time using this product, I would recommend you try it on your skin first. Leave it on for a few minutes or so, then rinse it off with warm water. Don't moisturize immediately afterwards. Just see how your skin feels following application. See how it lathers up really nicely, and when I tell you it feels so moisturizing yet cleansing at the same time, I absolutely love it. I'm hoping you can see how it's left my skin. It's left it really clean, hydrated, soft and moisturized, so I know that it's going to be gentle and kind to my scalp and my hair strands. This recipe is enough to fill 2 120ml bottles. It can be stored in the fridge for up to 2 weeks and can even be frozen into ice cube trays for a longer shelf life, up to 8 weeks. I just want to show you the consistency up close so you can see that it's quite runny, and that's because I really didn't want to add any thickness. I like to keep my recipe simple and use only ingredients that I know are incredibly beneficial for my hair and scalp. Not to mention, regardless of the consistency, it applies really easily to my hair and scalp, which I'm about to show you now. I've already done step 1 in this process, which is my hot oil treatment, information of which can be found in episode 1. So now it's time to cleanse. I've split my hair into 4 sections so that I can detangle and remove any shed hairs. This doesn't take long at all because my hair is saturated in oils and water, and I do this weekly, so there really isn't all that much shed hair to remove. This is another reason why I like to do this weekly, because the less shed hair you have to deal with, the easier and quicker this process is going to be. You can see just how quickly it suds up and how it's super easy to distribute throughout my scalp. Going in with my scalp massager, which I purchased from Amazon, I'm going to gently use this on my scalp to help remove any excess buildup. Not to mention, it feels so good. I've used synthetic shampoos before in the past, okay, that leave my hair really frizzy and feeling extremely dry and sometimes even brittle, but this African black soap shampoo does not do that. Remember, we still have 3 more episodes to go within this series, and by the 5th episode, you will have all of the recipes and all of the information you need in order to build your very own all natural, holistic, healthy hair care regimen. Is this something that you're trying to achieve? Please do let me know so that we can have a conversation about it in the comments. Also, if you're thinking about building a completely natural hair care regimen, I can't stress this enough. Track your results, okay? Pay attention to how your hair responds to different ingredients over time. This is how you really learn what your hair loves and what it doesn't. And when you start gathering that kind of data, you'll be able to make better decisions for your hair instead of just guessing. This is exactly what I did, and that's exactly why I created a natural hair planner. It's designed to help you keep track of your wash days, your products, your DIY recipes, and even how your hair feels week by week. Over time, you'll have an accurate picture of what's working, and that makes all the difference when you're trying to grow healthy, type 4 hair and retain length using all natural holistic products. A link to the planner will be in the description. Okay, so I think it's important for me to explain why I started making my own shampoo in the first place. A lot of the store-bought shampoos marketed to us, especially for type 4 hair, aren't actually that good for our hair and even our health in general. Some shampoos have ingredients like perfume or fragrance, which sounds harmless, but it can actually be a mixture of not only synthetic chemicals that dry out the hair and irritate the scalp, but there may also be ingredients within the perfume that are carcinogenic and even hormone disrupting. Now, unfortunately for us, they don't have to disclose this information on product labels. So when you see the word perfume or fragrance, please understand that there may be a plethora of other ingredients within the product that make up the term parfum. And if you already have dry hair or sensitive scalp, the last thing you want is exposure to any unknown chemicals being applied to your hair and scalp. Now, can we just take a moment to look at the results after washing out the shampoo? It's the lack of frizz for me. No, in fact, it's the bounce and the shine. No, it's the clumping of the curls. You know what? It's just everything. This is why I started making my own shampoo using African black soap. It's a natural cleanser, it's gentle, and you can customize it with ingredients your hair actually loves. And you know what the best part about it is? You know exactly what's going into it. So this is what my hair is looking like right out the shower with no product on. My hair is so soft and my scalp just feels amazing and refreshed. So if you're following on in this series, you now have your hot oil treatment recipe, your hair cleansing recipe, and now it's time for your all natural conditioning recipe, which you're going to get from watching this video next. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you there. Take care.